But this king reigned supreme. But how powerful was its bite? Forget simple muscle. The true secret of the Tyrannosaurus Rex lies in its bones. Oh, its skeletal mass was optimized for incredible, concentrated pressure. We start with the skull, the engine of its destructive power. The jawbone, or mandible, was exceptionally deep and thick. This density provided superior resistance against bending forces. Compare this to modern predators, the sheer volume of bone tissue is staggering. But even the pneumatic, hollow areas were structurally reinforced with internal struts. And now that we understand the chassis, let's explore the weapon system. The teeth were not just sharp, they were bone-crushing conical artillery. But each tooth was designed to sustain immense lateral pressure during the bite. The sheer curve of the jaw maximized the contact surface area. But those tiny serrations acted like microsaws, tearing through dense tissue. On this wasn't just biting, this was catastrophic structural failure induced rapidly. Let's quantify the bite force exerted by this extraordinary animal. Estimates place the peak force well over 60,000 newtons. This incredible pressure could crush bone instantaneously upon contact. The resulting internal shockwave often shattered bone before the teeth even exited. But massive force requires massive anchoring in the neck and body. The neck vertebrae were unusually robust, locking the head in place. This minimized whiplash, ensuring consistent targeting during a struggle. The entire axial skeleton acted as a single, rigid platform for the bite. A key difference lies in the leg and pelvic structure supporting this weight. The femur heads were massive, distributing several tons of mass effectively. The pelvic girdle needed this strength to absorb the enormous downward momentum. This powerful foundation allowed the Tyrannosaurus Rex to hunt effectively. Vision was crucial. Stereoscopic forward-facing eyes provided superb depth perception. This confirmed the distance to the target before the final strike was initiated. But the world for the Tyrannosaurus Rex was rendered in sharp, overlapping detail. Olfaction, the sense of smell, was equally highly developed, scientists suggest. This allowed tracking prey across vast distances, even days later. And now, let us examine the engine that powered this massive structure. Respiration in such a large body needed high efficiency and rapid intake. This pneumatic system lightened the load while ensuring constant oxygen supply. The legs supported incredible mass, optimized for bursts of speed, not endurance. For its gait was powerful, designed for rapid acceleration over short distances. The specialized ankle and foot structure acted like powerful springs upon impact. This anatomy proves the Tyrannosaurus Rex was an active, powerful hunter. The famously small forelimbs held surprisingly strong muscle attachments. They likely served to stabilize the body during close quarters struggle or feeding. Beyond bone, the skin provided crucial armor against retaliation. These osteoderms offered protection against glancing blows from large prey. The massive tail acted as the primary counterweight for the heavy head. The sheer muscle mass required to swing this tail was immense, powering movement. Every component worked in synchronization to create the perfect terrestrial killing machine. This brings us back to bone density, the foundation supporting the peak bite. A high density is not just about being heavier, it's about material efficiency. But the hinge joint itself had to manage the immense closing forces generated. The bite was often delivered rapidly, minimizing the time for a target to react. This efficiency meant less energy wasted, maximizing caloric return per hunt. And the Cretaceous world demanded such specialized, robust anatomy to thrive. We can only reconstruct this power through fossilized evidence preserved in stone. The mineralization process locks in the density that we study today. The skeletal blueprint confirms a mastery of biomechanical principles. The Tyrannosaurus Rex was the ultimate expression of sheer, focused crushing power. But its evolutionary success hinged on this dense, specialized, powerful anatomy. Every fiber and every cell was dedicated to maximizing impact. It remains the benchmark against which all terrestrial apex predators are measured. The engineering marvel of the Tyrannosaurus Rex anatomy still inspires research today. Its bite force remains a testament to nature's most formidable design.